Okay, so you learned about these three levels of flags: positive, caution, and negative. You can largely ignore the positive and the caution flags. And then I'll show you what to do with the negative one. So where to find these? They're at the top of the screen. In Lexis, it's right by the title. And then you can look over here where it says Shepherdize, and it will show it to you there. In Westlaw, it's at the top also, right next to the title. If it doesn't have anything, if it doesn't have a caution or negative, then nothing shows up. You could also look under negative treatment and citing references, and it will show up there as well. So basically, ignore positive. You can ignore caution as well. It's the red one. So imagine that you're researching and you find this Cassidy case. Now, I like this case when I was researching because it deals with the objective manifestation element. In other words, you have to objectively prove that you were injured in an auto accident, and the facts are very similar, so I really liked it. But note there's a red flag. That means a part or all of it has been reversed. So what you have to do is you click on negative treatment in Westlaw. In Lexis, it's over on the right under the Shepherdize box. Just click on that over there. And then you scroll through what made it negative. And I noticed this case is from, 1985, so that's, or 1986. That's old. So as I researched this, I went down and I looked and I was looking for all of the Michigan Supreme Court cases, and there's only two. There's that one from 1986, and then there's this one right here, which is Michigan Supreme Court from 2010, so pretty recent. So what you do is you click on that case, because this provided negative treatment for Cassidy, and then you have to read the case. So I'm going to click on McCormick versus Carrier here, and then pull it up. And note, McCormick has a yellow flag, which means that it's good law, but another court looked at it and just said, hey, it's not the same thing as what we're dealing with. So you can ignore that. But anyway, McCormick, a 2010 case, said something about Cassidy, which is a 1982 case. Okay, so we're looking at a later case that talked about Cassidy. And remember, we wanted to use Cassidy for the objectively manifested element. And look what the McCormick court said. It said the common meaning of an objectively manifested impairment is apparent from the unambiguous statutory language with aid from a dictionary and is consistent with the judicial interpretation of objectively manifested in Cassidy and DeFranco. So this means that the part of Cassidy dealing with objectively manifested, I can still use. It's still good law. Okay? So that's what you do. You're researching along, you find a red flag, you then need to click on negative treatment or Shepherdize and Lexis, figure out which cases made it negative and read those and figure out if your opinion is still good law. It's a lot of work, but you have to do it, and that's why we get paid the big bucks.